Hey everybody, this is Jason from the Rogue Banshee, and thank you for joining Team Banshee today as we ask the question, can you have a high quality, secure, and comfortable holster? Well, you sure can. On the table, I have two holsters that are going to answer this question. Now, the problem with most leather holster designs is the retention is either by friction or by the thumb strap. Now, that's not bad, but sometimes you just need a little extra retention. And that extra retention is called level 2 retention, something that's been missing from leather holsters that is now starting to enter into our daily lives. The level 2 retention holsters were typically Kydex or plastic, but now they're entering into the leather holster markets. The nice thing about having a leather holster is it matches your daily life, because sometimes you don't want the tactical look of Kydex or a molded plastic holster. And after all, leather is way more comfortable than those other holsters. Now, my friends over at Falco have these holsters that are handmade. All their holsters are handmade by a human. It's cut, stitched, and put together, as well as the edges finished, all by a person. Gives you a great quality holster that's comfortable, looks good, and can meet your budget, depending on what options you choose. When you go to Falco's holster, you choose what holster you want and how you want them made. As you can see here, this is the Cheetah 141 and 142. The difference being this one is got a tunnel, whereas this one is a pancake holster. Now, it all depends on how you like to carry. The tunnel holsters are a lot smaller than the pancake holsters, but the pancake holsters stretch out your belt loops a lot farther. Now, the problem I have with these two holsters is that I was wearing a 2-inch belt and I had these things cut for 2-inch. Well, then I changed to a 1.5-inch belt and I get a little bit of wobble. That's not a problem with the holster, it's just a problem with my belt. The pancake can deal with it a lot better because you have these wings out here and you're stretching it out farther. Now, not only did I get a chance to choose my colors here, which I have black and brown, but also the edge colors. On the black, I decided to go with a blue. Now, this blue ended up being a little more purple because, well, when you have a black leather and then you put blue on it, the black will bleed through a little more and make it a little purple. And I also decided to go with blue stitching, and it's stitching the color matches. Now, as you're looking at the back here, we're looking at the stitching, you can see the level 2 retention lock. Now, these guns have been cleared before I started filming, so they're safe to handle. Now, let me show you how this works. You have the typical thumb strap, which is your level 1 retention, but right here, you can see that lock moving. It locks the pistol into place. That's your level 2. Now, your draw is a little bit weird, but that's no different than any other level 2 retention holster. You got 2 locks to get through instead of 1. So you have your thumb breaking the first level. Then you've got to move your thumb down to hit this lock to remove the pistol from your holster. It takes a little bit of practice, but it's not awful. Without that thumb strap, this thing is really locked into the holster. Someone is not going to get your gun out of your holster unless they know to hit that thumb lock. There's so many options that I'm not going to go through them all, but go to the web page and you can see exactly how you can customize these. These are set for straight to be right on the hip, but you can also get them canted as well if you're going to ride these a little farther back on your hip. You also get them cut for optics. Now, one of the really cool things here is that you can get these things embossed. I did not emboss this one, but I did get this one laser etched. And I got the channel logo etched right here on the holster, and it turned out really great. Definitely check out Falco Holsters, and if you're watching on YouTube, click that video right there. That's about the Falco Roto holster. I have an update video coming out later this summer. Everybody else, there's a link down below. Thanks for watching. Hope you're staying safe out there, and look forward to seeing you again soon.